dog sitting. It is 1:56 in the morning. Oh boy. I'm amped and I may have seeds in my teeth because of this blackberry banana almond butter smoothie. I just wanted to explain why I haven't posted a lot of stuff. I had a crazy summer and I took a lot of video. I want to share them, but it's so hard to take something off the DSLR that is like 2 gigs long and edit it down. So it'll be a while, but I did go to Woodstock. I went to New York for 2 weeks and it was an absolutely amazing experience. I felt so energized and useful and appreciated and healthy, vibrant, productive. It was so great to see all the people that I missed from last year. We only get to see each other once a year, and it was a great experience. I have a lot of videos from that. And also, I went to Burning Man after that. So it was really quick succession. I think I had 2.5 days before I left for that. So the amount of planning, yeah, luckily I was at the camp and I didn't have to prepare my own food. So yeah, it was just a lot of go, go, go. And then right after that, I had a 2 day break and then I had the Heirloom Fest. And it's just been one thing after another and I loved it. So grateful. So yeah, I want to talk about Burning Man. It was humbling and incredible, but also just it was simultaneously some of the best and worst days of my life, I would say, and that's my honest description. I pushed boundaries. I met a ton of amazing, wonderful people at the camp, and oh, I won Burning Man. That's one thing. What else? It just it's difficult for me as someone who's kind of like a self-proclaimed grandma. I'm a little bit boring, so for me to come outside and see everyone being naked and totally on hallucinogens all of the time and being loud and boisterous, and it seemed like everything was hypersexualized. And I'm okay with like some stuff, but at certain points it felt like legitimately walking down the streets you would see like anywhere from 4 to 10 sexual like themed booths, and it was a little bit too much at some point. Like I thought that it was kind of tawdry and it was just so saturated that it became like an annoyance. It wasn't like clever or exciting anymore. It was just like, wow, another dildo ring toss, like congratulations. So I met someone at Burning Man that I thought I was really into, and we spent a few days together. It was beautiful. We didn't sleep together, but I thought we had a really great connection, and it seemed like we did, and then it kind of fell apart. So I was confused about that. That was one of the high and low moments. But pish posh, whatever. You shouldn't put all your eggs in someone's basket. And was it Eleanor Roosevelt who said that great minds talk about ideas and they don't focus on people and gossip? And was it Einstein who said if you want to be happy, focus your life's ambitions on work and don't put it into anyone in particular, because that is a design for disappointment. So yeah, great minds tell me to forge ahead and stop being obsessed with relationships, and the hopeless romantic that I am didn't listen. So I met this guy. Yeah, it seemed really, really good. And after he made it clear that I don't know, whatever it was, I got really upset and I wanted to leave early. And I don't know, my beautiful friend saw me getting into my car. I had already packed everything. And she danced up at the exact moment that I was about to get in my car and leave, just like a silly child running away from an experience. And Talia said, "You can't leave." And she literally blocked the door. She asked me to tell her what was going on. And then she said, "Let's go on a bike ride. Just, you don't have to leave now. You can leave in an hour. Let's just go on a bike ride." And I ended up staying for 2 more days. And I'm so grateful to her because the last days were amazing. And I was able to put that behind me and say, look, I feel like it wasn't that he wanted to stop hanging out. It's that he like pulled back and then like didn't really explain it, so I was just confused. All I want is communication. If you want to stop talking to me, if you decide that you don't like me, I say something or I'm too intense and suddenly you're like, huh, that's fine. But can you just like explain it like I'm a person and we had something, and not be like, I don't know, not act like I'm imagining it or, like an encumbrance or something. So that's all I want. I try to do that for people, so I would hope that they would do the same for me. And besides that, Burning Man is just spectacular. It's lights and fire and music coming up out of nothing. It's dirt and dust compacted, and then suddenly you have 60,000 people kicking up that dust, and it becomes this like pulsating, alive desert experience. It's like its own being, and then you have stuff coming seemingly from nowhere, and I don't know how it even works, and everybody's just so creative and really loving, and I love the community of gift giving, and it's not even really barter. If you don't know it, there's no money, and it's not even like I'll give you this if you give me this. It's like, oh, did you forget batteries? I have extra. Oh, do you need a toothbrush? I have that. Oh, do you want to use my like hot water bag to take a shower? Like I will give you that. And people are just so incredibly like nurturing and generous, and that's how the world should be, and we're so far removed from it. So it's beautiful to enter this oasis where people are just like, oh, I hear that you need this, or maybe I could give you this, just out of the blue. You don't even need it, but suddenly you're like being gifted a lunch or a hug or like some wine and, I don't know, cracker party. So yeah, I had one woman on Facebook tell me that I was going to eat bacon at Burning Man. I posted in the Burning Man forum. It was my first time. I'm like a creative 28-year-old nerdy liberal type, and da da da. I had a lot of people go, oh, bacon, oh. And this one woman said, oh, you should talk to this camp called Sacred Spaces. It's a vegan camp. You might fit in there. You should say hi to them. And as a side note, you will eat bacon when you get there because everybody needs that salt when you're in the desert. And I was like, thanks, bitch. I'm totally going to be ill prepared and just not bring anything. And then suddenly I'm compromising my ethics because, fuck it, it's hot out. No, for the record, I didn't eat bacon. It's been probably 12 years since I ate bacon. Never going to eat bacon again. I don't eat my friends. And to be honest, we did have bacon there, and it's called Sweet Earth Hickory Smoked Delicious Vegan Bacon, and it was transformative. Thank you, Sage, whoever ordered that, because it was amazing. I made it. I loved working in the kitchen. That was one of my favorite things. So being of service and volunteering is great. I volunteered at Woodstock as the child care activities director. So I was like the team leader for everybody, and it went really well, and I got some great feedback. They said that everybody was happy and they heard great things about the program, and they thought it was because of me maybe, or like I had something to do with that. So it was really nice to hear all that stuff. And I don't know, I've been back for about a month now. Yeah, just wanted to say hi and explain that the videos are coming. They are. I hope you want to see them. I got some cool stuff. I got the man burning, and it's not just a 200-foot structure that they light on fire. It was the most amazing fireworks show that I've ever seen in my life, and I grew up around San Francisco, so it's kind of crazy that this puts that to shame. Like, it shouldn't just be about spectacle. It should be about a holistic experience and like a spiritual aspect. And it is. But this was just beyond. Oh gosh. So I want to say thank you. At this point in the video, I'm going to sign off. But I wanted to say thank you to Ann Osborne for answering my endless questions and coordinating with me and being so warm and welcoming throughout the whole Woodstock experience. And thank you to everyone who went to Woodstock. Thank you to everyone who signed up for next year, because it's not going to be the last one. They decided to keep going because of overwhelming interest. So thank you to everyone. And thank you to Curtis for getting me into the group with Sacred Spaces. And I don't know what my experience would have been like without that, but it was just, you're so wonderful. You're just a wonderful person. Everybody is like enthralled with you. You are amazing and fantastic. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Talia. Thank you, Cass. Thank you to everyone that I spent time with. Like, thank you, Heather. Thank you, everybody from Burning Man. Thank you to the animal people who showed up outside of my porta potty and gave me the trophy and the t-shirt and told me that I won Burning Man. I'll save that story for another day. Thank you to Jared Gettle for organizing Baker Creek and having the Heirloom Expo every year. I love it. Thank you to Miyoko for inviting me to Veg Fest to help out with her vegan cheese booth. And I've had a great summer. Thank you to you guys for watching. And yeah, without you guys, I wouldn't be making these videos. But because I know that somebody's sitting at home and they're bored and they want to listen to me talk for 15 minutes for whatever reason, it makes me happy. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great summer. If you did anything fun or if anything annoying happened, comment and tell me. And I'll be trying to edit these videos, get them up soon. There's some really cool stuff in there. So yeah, more to come, and happy fall, you guys.